From the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel, it's the 2023 International Open. Thank you, everybody. The International Open is a Pat Fleming production. It is WPA sanctioned, and it's being brought to you by ACCUSTATS. As always, when we're here, we're joined by our three signature sponsors and longtime partners, Diamond Billiard Products, Simonis Cloth, and Aramuth. We want to say how much we appreciate their loyalty throughout all the years. They represent the best equipment our industry has to offer. We also want to recognize the great racking template that we have from Outsville. Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Outsville. And of course, we have to thank all of you. Our great fans and supporters have been with us for so many years, whether you're at home or you're here. You are the most important part of the International Open. All right, continuing in the 10-ball challenge. This is match 3 of the 4 for today. Let's introduce our competitors. From the United States, this gentleman is a 3-time Derby City Bigfoot 10-ball challenge champion. And I think we're all pleased to hear that he is now the newly crowned World 8-ball champion. Sponsored by Q-Tech and by Rasson, it's the South Dakota kid, Shane Van Boening. Thank you. His opponent's from Finland. This gentleman has a long list of accomplishments that in 2014 saw him being selected to the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame. He's a 2-time U.S. Open 9-ball champion, and he was named by Billiards Digest the Player of the Decade for the 2000s. Sponsored by Mez and by Tom, please welcome the Iceman, MIKA Immonen. All right, good luck, gentlemen. It's a race to 10. Your official timekeeper is Miss Dorothy Topke. We're going to send it up to the booth now to Mark Wilson and Mike Sigel.
Welcome, pool fans, to the Simonis Arena and the Bigfoot 10-Ball Championships. Tonight we have expert analysis provided by Hall of Fame star Mike Sigel. I'm Mark Wilson. And Mike, tell us something to look forward to in this match.
This is going to be a very interesting and great match. Honestly, I've seen Shane play many times, but not in a full match, so I'm looking forward to it.
Mika, you played against, I'm sure, along the way?
Yeah, you're trying to remind me of the time. Let's see. We played a straight pool. I ran 100 and out on him in the preliminary match. Then when it got down to the double elimination 150, he ran 150 and out on me.
Wow. Well, that's still a cool piece of history there.
I know. Yeah, no, we played twice. We haven't really never played that much, you know. Okay, the break has been, they've been struggling. I did the last match. They've been struggling with the break has been, you know, not favorable to either player. They're opening well, but they're not making as many balls. Of course, Shane hasn't broke yet. So
yeah.
We'll see what happens there. I thought Larry Hubbard was the Iceman. Right?
To us, yes.
Well, he's got a good shot on the 1, but 2 is a little difficult.
Try to break it out?
Yeah, I think he's going to do that if he hits. Wow. Nice shot.
Right on target, but just not hard enough.
He broke it. He hits the ball hard. You know, so we've been watching a lot of pool here, and I don't see a lot of guys let their stroke out too much, so that was impressive. Of course, there wasn't much he could do there. It looks like he can maybe hit the 2 and go past the 4 in between the 4-8. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's super precise, but this would be the man that can do it, and he might opt to not risk it. He's going to just draw it down between the 8 and 9.
That was a good
long,
shot. Perfect.
Nice speed.
And
tried to settle up on the 6.
If he's not on the 6, he can actually make the 2. I think he's stuck right on the 6. Look at that.
You know, Mika, 50 years old, but he's been kind of resurgent in the last 2 years. He's really rededicated himself to the sport, and he's been having some quality finishes, and he had a couple real high finishes on this 10-foot table before.
Yeah, I don't realize he still looks young to me. I mean, it's hard to believe he's 50. Okay, that was on the point, but that was an educated shot. Look at this. I mean, normally people will overcut. We call it overcut the room rent. So normally it's safe. you try and make it, but in the back of your mind, you're hitting it thin. You know you're going to leave the guy way down table, probably not a shot. So that's kind of the play there. Of course, he got a little lucky at the side pocket and wound up behind the 8, but let's see what Shane does. Nice kick.
2-rail kick with speed to try to give himself a chance.
And look at that. I think he's got the window, no?
I do, yeah. Yeah, misfortune, but anyway, it's the best he could do from 2-rail kick.
No, yeah. I mean, the speed, you know, I see a lot of players, rarely do people kick hard anymore. It's always soft, touch it, and the cue ball or the 2 separate, and sometimes you get away with that. Well, he's got a shot here. Nice shot.
Really was.
Very nice shot for an opener. That wasn't easy. Well, now he's got a good shot here. Let's see what happens. Nice shot. Yeah, beautiful. You know, I think, doesn't Shane plays pretty quick, doesn't he? Or no?
Yeah,
no?
yeah. He didn't. The only reason he's slow is that he runs a lot of balls when he's at the table. It doesn't take him a whole lot of time to shoot any individual shot.
Yeah, and Mika plays pretty quick.
Oh, super fast.
Yeah. So
no, he's definitely fast. Yeah, Mika, one stroke, he'll just 1-2 go. He doesn't even take a pause before he shoots. Like most players have a little pause where they check it one last time.
Right.
Mika builds up momentum. It's just bing, bing, bing.
I think he's got the angle to draw up, you know, on the other side of the 6, away from the 9, I believe. Yeah, perfect. Oh, that was absolutely perfect. And he's got a beautiful angle here. So he knows how to play. I mean, I'm watching some of the match before. It just didn't look like they were running them. I don't know. There's not incorrect or correct, but just different. Where Mika now it looks like 2 rails out. I mean, see, this is like old school. Of course, he hit that a little weak, but he's all right.
Yeah, Mika's a member of the Hall of Fame, so he knows,
right,
how to play. He won 2 U.S. Opens back to back.
Back to back, and that's something.
He's
Nice
a real
shot.
momentum kind of a guy, too. You know, like when he gets on his good rhythm, and if he gets in front, he is hard to beat.
But see, there again with the rotate break, I think that slows a player like him, guys like Strickland, you know, guys that have the momentum. I think it slows their game down a little. So, you know, I think I like Van Boening in this match. And I don't know what's going to happen. But
or any other match for that matter.
That's true. But, you know, the way this is starting out, I mean, if Mika plays his game and, you know, I can see right away this is not going to be easy for Van Boening.
You are so right.
Yeah, I mean, Mika's capable. Well, the guy's 2-time
Right.
U.S. Open champion. Look at this. He got perfect on the 10. Okay. Plus, he sends a message. You know what I mean? See how easy? I mean, authority ran out, everything good. That tells your opponent, I'm here to stay, and I'm ready to play, you know?
Oh, yeah.
No, that was a great run out.
It really was.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget, again, this is a 5x10. Okay, I get that. But the other thing is this is their opening match in a 16-man tournament. I mean, this could be a final match with no problem. So that's the thing that you have to, you know, consider. I know I never got out of the gate that well, you know, and I don't even know how I do in a format like this. You know, I like playing the cook, the dishwasher, and the tournament director the first 3. Then the Van Bonings and the Mikas. But this is tough action here. And I'm enjoying this. You know, I don't watch pool that much anymore, but
Well, check out the 9 and the 3 right behind the 1. Those are the ones he drifts into the side, and Shane, nobody does it better than Shane Van Boening.
yeah. Let's see his break here. Wow, very
3 ball,
good.
9
spin.
ball, both of them missed.
Corner ball, almost. Balls are not going on the break. They're just, I'm telling you, I watched the whole match. There was only 1 break and run. And it wasn't because balls were not, I mean, a few times the ball went on the break. But the first match now that we did very early this morning, right, they were making them a lot. Not a lot, but enough.
Some, yeah.
Yeah, but they're just coming up dry. That's a good shot.
Yeah, our first set today featured 2 breaking runs. The second set had 3.
And last set was 1. 1 with Gomez and Yap. One break and run at the key moment. It was like 8-7 or one of those deals, and he broke and ran out, put the screws to it.
Aloysius is a tough customer. People underestimate him. Aloysius Yap.
Yeah,
He's a tough customer.
Yeah. I mean, everybody here, everybody is capable. I don't know, is he spinning this? Wow, look how precise that was.
Nice, yeah.
I didn't even think you could hit the one like that. Well, let's see what he got here. Is he going to shoot at this? This is tough because you got to go back and forth. There's balls in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I might even consider the bank and draw back, maybe. Power draw to the end rail. Hope I bank the one in. I don't know if he's going to cut this in. Looks like the 8's there. You back and forth. There's balls in play. Look at that. Wow, that was a great shot. Look how he cut that so easy, Of course, yeah, he got right in the gap, hit the 8. I don't know if he was trying to do that, but.
Well, it seemed like he was because the ball hit the heart of the pocket. It wasn't like he staggered it home.
And he just smooth cut it in from here. Looked like you have to go back and forth a couple times. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Got away from him. That's the first time I've seen a guy overhit a shot. I could tell right away. Well, the ball I think he cut the 2 a hair thinner than he thought. And therefore he lost that. I believe that's what happened.
Yeah, I have a term for that. We call it missing in the pocket.
Yeah.
You hit the wrong part of the pocket, and it's amazing how much trajectory changes.
Yeah, no, that's 2-3 feet a lot of times, yeah. He banked that in like a hanger. There you go. That was easy. Okay, let's see what else we got.
Looking pretty good now.
Yeah, that was a good shot. So if he misses it, he figures to leave him safe. Made it, and he's got a pretty good shot here. This shot lays very well. 5's next. Nice shot. Perfect on the 5.
Mika grew up playing Russian pyramid pool.
Yeah, I played that before. And I was in Russia, and I played that.
So it's a heavier ball, super tight pocket.
Yeah.
So he's got that big, massive stroke. Mika can hit the ball hard.
He made a crucial error there.
He's gonna be disappointed. Now he's got to be a shot maker here.
Yeah, but that was just a mental lapse, I think. Instead of sliding, he kind of drew it more. Well, of course, let's see what he does here. He missed it. That could be a turning point. I'm going to tell you right now. I've seen a lot of these matches. He should have got out there. Looked like everything's going good. Now he does that. Opens the door to a guy like Boening. That's dangerous. Yeah. Plus, he shot that awful fast. Don't you think he should have looked at that? Well, they got the 30-second shot clock, so I see, but I think I would have taken a little more time on that.
Especially when you're billiarding off the 10 and you want to you got to get single-minded about ball pocketing. He shot that a little fast maybe and didn't have it all the way thought through and got a little in between.
Perfect. Shane just gets up like another routine run,
Well, there's 5 U.S. Opens on his side of the ledger, to include 3 in a row at one point.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, it's tough to win those tournaments.
Big ass.
Yeah. Now he's eligible for the Hall of Fame, 40.
Just now.
Yeah, just now.
For years, we always went, and he had the credentials, but he didn't have the age. And I had the age, but I didn't have the credentials, so we were both in the same boat.
Yeah, of course, with me, they put a stop to that, so now the minimum is 40. I like that. Good. Keep it like that.
Well, you know what? How could he not be?
Yeah.
Next year's Hall of Fame inductee? Yeah, possibly.
Of course. Yeah, no, they're yeah, of course.
5 U.S. Opens.
Well, he deserves to be in the U.S. Open. There's a lot of questionable guys in there. So.
He has 5 U.S. Opens, 2 World Championships.
Yeah,
he's been America's best since 2007.
Yeah, for sure. No, he definitely deserves to be in the. It's only for him. It's only a matter of time, of course.
Right.
There's other guys there that see what they do is they elect someone every year, And I've discussed this with Mike Pinoza, where the BCA likes that, where I thought, you should elect, you don't have to elect a guy every year. Because now the choices become narrow. Pool is not a big sport like football, baseball, or all these kind of things, okay?
Right. Yeah.
So I think that's that's just my opinion. Look at that break. Nothing again. Look at this, dry. No, balls are not. They have to try something different. That the high kind of ball. What I would do, I would hit the ball low and drag it back. That changes how the balls roll around the table. The low drag, not the popper. You got. Well, there's a lot of little nuances to the. Shane, he's got about as good a break as anybody.
He's got some decision to make here because how he hits the pocket dictates how thick he hits that 2 ball, and that can.
I don't think he can hit the 2 from here.
Oh, you don't?
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
I think he's got to go. I don't know unless he slides into the 4.
He's queuing up I think he thinks he can hit it anyway. Yeah, he was trying to hit it.
Yeah, I don't think from here it looked like he couldn't do it.
And the other choice would be maybe he was trying to get into the other side of the 4.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I thought.
Maybe that's the case. Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't from here. Of course, your angle is different than mine. What's he going to do here now? He's got to play some kind of safe, right?
Yeah, he was looking at back cutting the 2 ball real thin.
You think he's going to play that?
Well, that's what he was looking at. I don't know if that's what he's going to play.
He's going to hit it.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's thinning the 2, bringing the cue ball 2 cushions out of the corner.
2 is tough. I missed it, the whole ball. The 2 is tough to see against this cloth. I don't know if, because I was playing here last year, and every time I saw the 2 near a rail, I couldn't see it. Of course, foul. Yeah, it was a foul. Yes, then foul.
Well,
Shane goes, no, that wasn't a foul.
After he grabs the cue ball. Now it is.
Nah, that's not a foul. I still don't see my kids out here.
They're over at Q Master.
Yeah. They're drinking. That's what they're doing. Okay, let's see what he has here. The only real issue is the 3 to the 4. I think the 4's hanging. That's right. I thought it was out there. No, this looks really good, this rack.
Well, the 5 is hanging and the 4 goes back in the side or as a combo.
Which is the... Oh, my God. He took his eye off it.
Now, there's what I'm saying. This is how snug this table's playing right there. He did not butcher it. He didn't hit it perfect, but he didn't butcher it.
Right. And he took his eye off the ball. See,
he did. He was wanting to get on that 4 ball. Yeah. Nice for the 5.
Well, you know what happens? Here's what happens. When the guy is the best top player at the time, other players do stuff like that. It's just the way it is. You know what I mean? They make mistakes against these kind of players. I'm sure Gorst gets a lot of that too. Look, it was just careless. I'm sure he didn't, get nervous on that. He was probably watching where the cue ball went and overlooked the shot.
Yep.
That was not a tough shot. It was easy. Let's see this. Nice shot. Overhit it, though. Overcut it, but that came out pretty good. Wow. Well, all he's got to do is get the right angle on the 6 to float down. 7, 8, 9, 10's right there. So this looks very good. Nice shot. He's a little straighter on the 6 than he wanted. Wow. Huh?
No, he got the wrong.
No.
He got right in between, either more or less, but not straight.
He's too straight. He should have had the angle to float towards the.
He's going to have to draw back now and just put the cue ball in the middle of the table and cut the 7 in.
No,
he did have enough.
Yeah. But from here, it looked like he didn't have that angle. Now it's, where's he going? 8 in the side. He can draw all the way out. Hard to tell again.
I kind of like the 8 in the side because it solves a lot of problems, and it's an economy of travel with the cue ball. So you just 2 cushion around the corner.
I think he's going all the way out. Yeah, he's going all the way out. Yeah. That's a good shot.
Real good.
Yeah, if you can do that, I would have done that over the side. Yeah, I would have done that too. Follow it down, a little bounce, almost perfect. He's dead straight. That was another careless shot.
No, he has a little hint of an angle. He can two-rail up out of there.
But he should have come way off the rail. See, a lot of people make a mistake. They try and stay under the 9. You go up above, you can't screw up unless you go 10 feet above. See, now he's got like a little trick shot, but it came out all right. You know what I mean, right? You always stay, just like the ball in the spot, you always go above.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2-1.
Nice. 2-1, okay. Yeah, that's a little thing. You know, when I used to shoot a shot, like say like by the spot, and you want to go up table, you cut it and go just above the side, and the ball's up table. Mm-hmm. You're worried about getting straight. Instead of getting all the way on the end rail, you're straight. I just played just past the side pocket and took the way bigger cut. I mean, it took me years to say that's where the cue ball should land, not hit it and hope I don't get straight.
Yeah,
it's right, and everybody makes that mistake. Yeah. Right, there you go. So, you know, over time, as you get more experience, you learn what not to do. As I look at the table now, where I don't want to land, as opposed to where I want to land. It's about that simple.
And players with less experience still think that, I want to be closer, and then they accidentally get straight, and then it becomes ultra tough.
And, yeah, because you got to learn where not to land as opposed to where to land. That was a good break.
Oh, boy, the 6-ball did not find the range, but the 2-ball
made the 2. 1's got a shot. 9 stopped. Can he get that up? Ed's the Van Boening. Yeah, Van Boening paid Ed $300, and Mika gave him $100. So who do you like here in the rack? Let me see. He's got the 1 in the side or corner, and then he's got the 3. The 2's gone. Okay, Ed's got the gloves. There you go. He's got the marker. Let me see this. Okay, 1. I guess he's going in the corner. 3. Oh, this layout look. Well, the 4's a little tricky. He's got to get on the side rail. Or that. Where's the 4 going? I thought he would have gotten more on the side rail and then play the 3 and kind of coast over towards the 8 like that.
I think he wishes he got there now, but he could still make this work.
Oh, he's doing that. Oh, 4 goes in the side. Okay. The 6 I thought was blocking it. So he's good. Let's see, the 5. 5 is good. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. 8 to the 9 may be a little issue. Perfect. 5. 6, 7. I wonder how he's going to play the 8 in the side. Or, yeah, he's got to play the 8 in the side. 6, 7. If he gets that funny angle on the 7, if he comes off the side rail, he may not get it high enough on the 8. So that's what he's concerned about. Let me see what he does. I think he's got to get kind of straight on the 7. No, he's going to go for the angle. He may come across the table, like side rail, other side rail kind of a thing. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, he has to get above the 8. Then it's kind of easy. I think he's going to have to hit this. Or if he gets kind of straight, hit it high with inside English. But I think he's going to play the 7, hit the side rail, then go across to the up. I don't think that's what I think he's doing. No. Oh, he did that. Okay.
Ooh, he even got the right angle.
No, I didn't think he could do that. Yeah, that's pretty simple. But now, what's he got? Oh, he's got the angle, right?
He can draw over. I think he can.
Get over.
Oh, he's good.
He's good, but not as good. As good as he wants. I guess I'm getting old. I don't know. I see these guys with all these cut shots, and I go, geez. All right, he's good.
No letdown here.
I can see his stroke already is over a lot of these guys. You know, I mean, he can do things with the cue ball that a lot of these guys can't do.
Yeah.
I could see it already.
He locked in there pretty nice.
Yeah.
Quality break and run out there.
Yeah, that was a good break and run. Yeah, when you're playing good, you look, you're playing pool, his mind is clear. I mean, he finds a way to run out. And then he does it. The thing is, him and a few of the other real good players, they just do it over and over again. That's the part that works on guys that when they play him, that's all.
Yeah, very consistent.
I mean, Mika made a couple errors. He started out good, but don't forget, Mika's 50. He's getting there. Shane is 40, right?
Yep.
So that's a big 10 years there. And I think Van Boening plays way more. I mean, he practices way more. He plays in almost every event, right? So he's out there. Mika, I don't know. He hasn't been really. He's competed some, but nowhere near Van Boning's.
And just 2 weeks ago, Shane won the 8-ball World Championship for $75,000. So.
Sweet. That'll loosen your stroke.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a weak break there. He didn't hit those at all. He didn't hit those hard. I'm seeing a lot of guys just not. The two got tied up. I'm seeing a lot of guys hit them solid, but there's no oomph to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shane asked Ed not to move the 2-ball or the rack, so he's not worried about it.
So, make the 1 ride the 10? No. No, wait. Okay, so you make the 10 in the break spots, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Correct,
So Kim owes me a dinner because he said no.
No, you're right. You do not win on the 10 on the break in this tournament.
He missed it.
He didn't like it. He kind of jumped up. That was very un-Shane-like there.
Well, he knows when to miss, but he just happened to leave it in a good. Now he can cut it in the side, I believe, and go into the 2. Is that possible?
It's pretty thin, but maybe.
Thin?
It's hard to tell from here.
I think he can. I don't know.
Mika feels like he can play the 1 in the corner. It is pretty here on the overhead. You can see that's thin.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the live shot. It doesn't look that thin. See, it's deceiving. See, on the TV.
If he can cut it in the side, then he can attack the 3-ball with the cue ball, and maybe billiard into the 2.
No, he's playing the 1 there. I don't know what he's doing with the 2. Does the 2 go?
You would assume that it does, because otherwise, no.
He's going to play the 10. Is that what he's doing? He can't play the 10.
No, he's not playing the 10.
What's he doing? Oh,
he's playing safe, I guess.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
The 2 must go. Oh, no. Look at this shot. Look at this.
Oh boy.
I don't. Was he trying to do that?
I think so. I think
Really?
he was trying to play the 10 and the 2 with that bank.
He's doing the hand thing.
That's how he warms up, Mike. And you should be familiar with it, of all
I
people.
know.
It's a very comfortable flip.
I was going to say that. The flip. I'm very familiar with the flip.
The wrist flip.
The wrist flip.
Indicating.
Or the pick. Archer thought he outdid me. I invented the pick the nap. That was me first, then Archer.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I told Johnny, stop copying my mannerisms or whatever you call them. I don't even know if mannerisms is the right word. So he's going to draw this back or slide for the 4 past the 10. 4 past the 10. All right. It must go. Must go, right? He's
Definitely,
not playing the 10. Yeah, he'll just follow down, graze the 7, but he should be okay. He should just light follow. He's playing the 10.
What do you think?
I think so. No, he isn't. All these guys are cueing the ball low like they're going to hit it, and then they don't do it. I see that a lot. So it throws me off. I mean, that was definitely what I thought he was going to do, but
he did it quite well, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that laid very well. Okay, over to 7. No, not quite. Well, this looks, how do you like this? Stop, drift. I mean, I think I like this rack.
Yeah, he's got just the perfect hint of an angle to get out there for the 8 in the corner. No obstruction. Just got to stun it over there about 2 feet, 3 feet.
Perfect. Perfect. And all right. I mean, again, the table is a 5x10, but for good players, you watch. There's a lot of times when they don't they don't worry about getting snookered or, you know what I mean? I mean, it does show up here and there, but you have a lot of room to put the cue ball as opposed to a 4.5 by 9. I mean, now when they play in a 4.5 by 9, it looks like a bar table. And then you're worried, ooh, can I get safe? Is I'm going to get behind this? But the 5 by 10 is, for a good player, I think it's much, not easy, but it's better for a good player, 5 by 10.
And 4-1 is our score now.
4-1, okay. Looks like I will be seeing the game tonight. 4-3, it's 3-1. 4-1, I missed the game. Wow, that was fast. Yeah, Mika gave up 2 games already, right? Isn't that right?
And Shane broke and ran 1.
Yeah, so, but I mean, Mika should have won 2 of the games.
Yeah.
Aside, so Mika should have 3, and I don't know what Shane should have, but he didn't. Like the game that we watched today, same idea. See, when you're playing a guy like Shane, you start making a few of them mistakes. See you later. Even rotate break, you know, because they find a way to win. That's what it is, you know. Let me see. Now he's changing his break a little. I like the drag the cue ball back low. Drag it back. That changes the balls. See? Well, okay. No, that one hit different. He
sure did.
He didn't hit that hard, but, you know, a lot of people, you know, well, you're playing 9 ball, so when you hit the cue ball low, it forces all the balls forward. You hit it high, the balls come back, right?
Yeah.
It's like a combination. He hit those pretty good. Of course, the 7-1. He didn't crush them, but he hit them good. Of course, safety. What do you do here?
I think he's just nipping it to the rail and trying to put the cue ball over by the 5, but he knows that's a dangerous, tenuous shot where you're trying to control both ball speed.
Yeah, that's
and jacked up.
And plus, the cue ball is near the ball.
All ball fouls.
Yeah, this is not.
That's what he was trying.
Okay, it laid. Okay, I see. It didn't look like it laid like that. It looked like he couldn't do that, is what I saw. See, it's deceiving when we're up here watching. The angles are different. I mean, he's got a great safety there.
Yeah.
And the ball, the 8 is funny, okay, but the rest of the balls lay. Well, he can get on the rail. I mean, it's not. He's got to get under the 8. But that's the only. Well, the 6 is a little funny. Man, not really. All right, let's see what happens. He gets ball in hand. 1, 2, 3. That's even. 4. Let me see. He's kicking. Nice hit. Nice leave. Look at this leave. Now, do you cut this in? What do you do? Or bank. Get bank and stick. Hits short, right? Or cut it. He ain't going to cut this in. I don't think he's got enough nerve.
Off-angle cross-corner banks is not the recipe for victory in the 5 by 10 table.
Yeah, but he's got the 2. Let's see what he does here. I don't know. He's playing a safe, I think, but what? I don't even know what he's doing.
Inside spin. Down to the end rail. Nope. Soft speed.
Oh, he's trying to put him behind the 3. Oh, that's a good shot there. Wow.
And then the fact that there's no jump cue.
Yeah, well, there you go. See, if you were playing jump cue, that was not an option. See, in this kind of game, it is an option. Of course, you can jump with your own cue, and he can jump this. He's going to curve it. He hit the 3, but he's falling apart, Mika. He's falling apart. He's doing everything. Now he breaks that out, too, and hits the 9, moves that away from the 6.
Right now, Shane's looking at trying to billiard the 2 off the 8. He wants to get that angle and get that 8 off that side cushion. That makes the rest of the run-out play so much easier.
Yeah, you're right. That's when you're thinking really good. Yeah, you're right. Follow up, 2 off the 8. Very good. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst spot on the table for to have to play position is a ball on the rail near the side pocket.
Yep, I know.
Those are treacherous.
And on this table, it's even tougher, I think. Nice shot. Watch it. Perfect bounce. Block the 6. How do you like that? Let me see. 5 is up table, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's okay. He played a 3. Well, he's got to get on the 4 now. This isn't easy.
No.
He's got that goofy angle. If he had a little more angle, he goes cross table.
Yeah.
And if he draws it, He's got to hit it really perfect just to miss the 8. Or that. He pounded it.
Good shot.
Of course, yeah, but now what?
Yeah, it makes it tough when you're on the rail to get down table. He does have a hint of an angle, but the 9 is looming.
No, I don't think. No, he can jack up. The only thing he's got to make sure he goes all the way to the end rail. No, he won't even touch the 9. I don't think. I think he can hit this firm and just slide up table.
You want to get to the center of the table then.
No, I think he's going to go all the way up.
You do. Oh.
Or miss. I didn't see that coming. That's strange. See, the 2 to the 8, it sharked him with the 3.
Yeah.
He didn't focus on the 2, get the perfect angle on 3, 4. I guarantee he would have run out if he didn't do that.
One thing that hurt him was when he was getting positioned to make the 2 off the 8. He did not get the cue ball close to the 2. He came a little short, and then he was able to hit the shot, but then he got the funny angle on the 3.
But he didn't have to do that. He would have got on the 8. I mean, this guy's a champion.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it would have been easier, but that sharked him the whole rack. That's why he didn't get out. That's all.
He's getting older like us, so
yeah,
he's wanting to make it easier.
He wants the easy. Kim and I were watching. We kept saying, I can't believe it. He goes, I don't like it from there. We kept saying that every shot. They kept getting these funny, I go, look at this. They just get up 2-stroke it like a hanger. Okay, so he played a good shot there. He can spin kick this. Spin kick it. He's got to curve it a little. He's got to catch the 4 full. That looks pretty. Oh, that's
real good.
Look at this. He made
it.
He made it. Look at this shot.
He's made it.
Thank you. And perfect on the 5. Well, not perfect.
Well, perfect for where you were at.
He can't reach it. He's got an left English, right? Way over? Yeah, he's got to get to the left of the center of the table. Look at this, Shane. Okay, move out of the way. And it goes right in. There you go. Well, Shane's going, I deserve it. I didn't get out from there, right?
Oh,
He had ball in hand. It was the 8. If the 8 was anywhere else, the game would have been over. Let's see what he does here. He's got to spin this. Perfect. Very good. He's all right.
Yeah, he got pretty nice and flat here in case he maybe can not have to bump into the 9.
Yeah, he's not going to. He's just going to 2 rails, natural. Miss the 9, just come out in the middle of the table.
If he gets a little further across the table, that's not an option.
Right.
Yeah,
more angle.
Oh, no, he did bump the 9.
He should have never hit the 9 there. He didn't draw his ball. He let up on it.
You're right.
He didn't pop it. He hit it low, but he didn't stun it.
And now the 10 ball's looming big to try to go, he's going to bank. Okay.
No, he's going behind the 9. That's about as good. But if you were playing Reyes right now, you'd lose from here. See, that's the difference. And Van Boning's level, this is the way it is. When you don't get out when you're supposed to, he made a funny shot.
Yeah.
The other guy, something happens. I mean, it's every time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd kick this way. I kind of like the other kick.
Yeah, because you come in short, you can get separation.
Oh, I mean, why wouldn't he? Couldn't he have made that in the side, I think, right? I mean, kicking that way might have made it. All right, Mika was smart that rack. Okay. He did the right move. Yeah, I'm forgetting the shot clock, so guys are shooting serious situations a little quicker than normal, right?
Yeah. It makes for a much better viewing experience, so it's worth it. But, yeah, they probably would maybe have more time to make a different decision on occasion. Mostly it doesn't bother them.
Yeah, but I think he should have looked at that a little longer if he could have. Yeah, they both gave the game away, kind of. Shane, I can't believe he missed that 4. I don't believe that. The 4 ball, that really surprised me.
Well, he was jacked up, and all it takes is a flicker of your concentration to miss that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you get down there, anything near the rails, especially when you jack up.
Well, and then he wants to make sure he avoids the 9.
Right.
And then that's and then by hitting the thick, you avoid the 9, but you also avoid the pocket with your object ball. So.
Okay, the score is 4-2.
That's correct.
Okay, 4-2. Let's see what we got here.
Mika would love to get some offense from the break.
They're
Hit him pretty good.
But they're not hitting him hard, I don't think. I mean, I'm seeing they're hitting him, but not hard. You know what I mean? I mean, it's too much technical, this hit him solid and stick. I don't know. Of course, everybody's been hitting that break with the 9-ball, medium speed, the side of the one, back and forth, one on the side.
Yeah.
So the power break is getting lost. And I think this is the result of that. There's a picture of Barry Berman's. I have it in my phone. I'm going to show you after this match. Guy went in there with my kids, and he's got old pictures, of a lot of. He had me, a couple, 2, 3 pictures in there that I totally didn't even know existed. Let's see what happens here. Missed that a mile. Come on. He's like, what is this? You just won $75,000. You should be flying around the table. Honestly, I mean, if I won tournaments, it was hard for me to play in the next one. A lot of times I took off. If they'd have like 3 tournaments, let's say I played in one, maybe won one of them. The second one, I would not play in the third one unless it was a huge event I had to play. I just got worn out,
Oh, you got to concentrate so hard for that week.
I know I lost my hair, everything. No, it's a lot of concentration. I mean, that's if you get near the end. Okay, if you get knocked out, there is no concentration. But if you make it to the end, finals, anything like that, it drains you. I used to lose on the average 5 to 7 pounds a tournament. I'd bring a 28, a 29, and a 30-inch black pants. Started out with the 30s. They got 2. I'd be doing like the Dallas West. Then I went to the 29, then the 28s. Yeah. Well, always wore just black pants. When you travel, you figure why, black pants and any shirt. Well, they're both wearing black pants. Look, travelers. That's a nice shot. He's all right, I think. All right, 4-2.
Two-rail kick here. If you go one rail, you don't get separation. So 2 rails gives you a chance. Nice speed.
Perfect. I think it's came out a little bit, but it's still a good shot. Yeah, it's a big part of the game, the kicking. Some of it's luck, but a lot of it is planned with the right speed, with the right contact.
You can see Mika did not like it. Popped up out of his stance before the ball was even on its way.
I didn't even think he was playing that. I thought he was just hitting it thin and going, cut it and go down table. Well, when a guy's nervous, they shoot faster than normal. Even though he's a fast shooter, you can tell he doesn't feel comfortable.
He was not settled on that shot for sure.
No, not at all. Instead of getting up and down, looking at it, if you have the time, they just pull the trigger.
Well, and the bottom line is this. Naturally, we're all nervous, of course, but you at least want to give yourself a decent pass at it. That's a missable shot. If you make a perfect stroke, it's missable.
Of course.
But you miss so many more when you move your body. Your body, when your body moves, it screams, "I'm scared."
Yeah. I mean, you got to give yourself a chance. I mean, with the shot clock, like me, I would get up and down a handful of times or 2 or 3 until I felt comfortable, and usually I made it. If I didn't feel comfortable, it never went in,
I cannot tell you how many times I witnessed you get up and down, look at the crowd, talk to a guy, and then act like, hey, who could make it, and then whiz it in. And I always said if I had to have somebody shoot a tough shot for my life, it was you.
Well, you might have been dead by now.
Well, I probably would be. But
well, the key is that you give. Here's what happens if you get up and down. Okay, think about this. Your head could be in a slightly different position. The view of the shot looks different.
Yes,
that's what I really believed Plus, you loosen yourself. I took a breath,
You did.
And you got to give yourself a chance to make it. It's that simple. When you do that, because I do lessons here and there, when you do that, the outcome is very positive, okay? Now, if you got a shot clock and you can't do that, well, then,
Something different.
but
right?
you can still do something, okay?
Right.
But you can't get up, pull the trigger. I've been there. I've been nervous. I played on television the first time. I was helpless. I mean, wide world of sports, I couldn't make a ball. It just, because the whole thing just, you know what I mean?
It's so unfamiliar.
Yeah, and it just scared me, I guess. But that's a good lesson
Good shot there.
for people, is you got to give yourself a chance. All right, we're back on the wagon again. He got a little. He's still all right. He could stop his ball, for goodness sakes. I mean, what's the difference here? He's going to follow this. Look at what he did here. I mean, he could have just stopped, cut it in, and gone across table. Yeah, so that.
Sometimes when you play position, though, it gives you that little extra, like, I got another inch or two, and I feel better rather than if I had to accept it. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
5-2 now.
5-2. All right.
Talk a little bit about when you were really young, Mike, and just getting started. How did you get involved in pool, and what was your training like?
I was lucky. I mean, I had the gift. I picked up a cue. My form never changed. Nobody showed me how to hold the cue or anything. And I played from 13, I started. And then at 15, I started sneaking in the pool room. And I had the ability, okay, but the biggest factor for me is I used to have in my pool room Larry Hubbard and Irving Crane. Every day I could watch them. So I played straight pool. That's where I grew up playing. So I started playing, and I'm running balls sideways, everything, but I'm making everything. You're young. Then I watched Irv play. I went, look, it stops there, Matt, the patterns, all that.
Yeah.
And I picked his brain. Then I went on the road with Larry. And, I picked up a lot of things. And, I got the guts, too. I mean, in pool, it's funny. I could be golfing. And I'm probably a bad golfer, but I could be with a 1-foot putt. And the guy says, "I'll bet you $1," I could miss it. But in pool, when the more my heart flutters and the more nervous I am, usually I perform better. It's a strange feeling. It's like I love it,
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, it's the combination of I was lucky to learn straight pool, which I believe is the greatest game to teach anybody because you learn all the facets of the game, the safety, how to break out clusters, the proper positioning, in my opinion. And then you can play any other game. And I had great people to watch, and I had the gift. I mean, that's the combination.
When you were, say, 13 to 18 years old, how much pool would you play in a day? Or?
8 hours a day.
Wow.
I couldn't get enough of it.
There you go.
When I went to school, and then I would come off the school at 3, I'd be in the pool room till 11 at night, and on the weekends I was there, open to close.
Ah,
and
cool.
I had a table at my house too, a small one, but I just loved it. I just loved it. I couldn't get enough. I mean, I talked to Earl, all these guys, same thing. And I was never a big practicer. In other words, I would I'd take off in the summer, play golf, this and that, fish, and then when the World Tournament straight pool was like in August, about 3 weeks before I'd practice, and once I felt a week or two when I was in gear, I was ready. Nick, on the other hand, had to play 8 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week to keep his form. So I only need to hit balls and just kind of warm up, and I was good. So everybody's different, But it's a gift. I mean, let's be realistic. You look at any top sports person, the ones that rise above, Shane Van Boening, Gorst today, guys like that, they're different than the other guys. Let's be realistic. I mean, the other guys are all, great players, but those two guys and a couple others just are light years above. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the thing, So that's it. I mean.
Yeah, Shaw, Filler.
Filler, I mean, he's...
Gorst.
Yeah,
Van
but I
Boening.
think Gorst and Van Boening, I think, are above. I mean, Filler, hey, I watched them play. I mean, I've seen guys at certain times all play good, but the consistent Tiger-like, let's put it that way, those kind of guys, there's not a lot of them, you know? I mean, you got to remember, when we were playing in tournaments, in 10 or 12 years, 90% of the tournaments were won by Buddy, Earl, me, and Nick, all at the same time, all playing our best pool. And then you had a lot of other guys, you know what I mean? But they dominated. Yeah. So at the end of the tournament, it's like, you know, you got Earl playing Buddy, and the winner plays Nick, and then the winner plays maybe me, and then Reyes is in there, Bustamani's, and all. Whoa. Oh, my God, that was careless. Look what he did there.
You know, what you're saying, this is how I remember it. There was a decade that 85% of the tournaments was you and Buddy or Buddy and you.
Well, not 85%.
No, I'm just saying 85%. And then all of a sudden Varner came along, and then Strickland came along. But there was a decade in there that wasn't the case. And Miz could have been in there. Rimpey kind of had the misfortune of playing in your prime.
Right.
Because if he plays in a different time, we'd just be talking about Rimpey.
You're right.
I always feel bad about him.
Rimpey's game changed. Now, this is not a tough – we're getting off the subject. This is not easy here, what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
First.
Yeah, but see, that was not easy. Rimpey, I was there when he played Balsas and missed the game ball.
Yeah, the U.S. Open.
At the U.S. I was there as a kid watching. His game was never the same, okay? And Rimpey is a great player. He was Rimpey, then I came along, then Earl came along after that. I mean, Buddy and Nick and all them were in there, but, Earl was the most dangerous player I ever played.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. He was super dangerous. I never felt comfortable playing that guy. I don't care what the score was. But, yeah, he's a talent, you know.
I'll never forget one time I was at Pheasant Run. You'd beaten Earl in the finals, I believe. Maybe he beat you. But anyway, the hallways were spoked, and they came off the lobby, and I was coming down. The match was over with, and Earl's coming down the hallway.
Look at that shot.
And he says, that Sigel, he's lucky. And then I turned the corner, and you were coming down, and you were talking to another guy, and you said, man, that Strickland's lucky. At the same exact time. I always laugh thinking back about those days. Both of you great players saying the same exact thing about the other one.
Kim and I brought this up. Look at this guy. Wow. Is it in?
No.
I don't believe. Well, he rolled the 8 in. I mean, it was all a tough situation. Let's see, what was that? There was only I played Buddy one time. He just shot me into a coma. So after the match, I walked up to him and I go, I only remember doing this once. Nice shooting. all the other times that lucky son of he got this and he hooked me and something happened. I mean, everybody's saying the same things,
Yeah.
But he shot me into a coma one time. I just sat there like a mouse. You know what I mean?
Man, you guys had some great battles, though, in the finals. I can remember Memphis. Oh, my
Memphis. I missed the 7.
God.
I remember that match. It was like 10. I got careless. Same thing. Cocky, flying around the table. All I had to do was come out in the middle of the table. I underhit it, one-stroked it, and I had to cut the 7 or bank it, and it hung whatever I chose, and I lost I lost that match. I didn't.
It was you and Buddy, and you guys played for the winner of the winner's bracket, and I don't recall which one of you won. And then the other one,
in Memphis? No, he won it. I finished. I think that was the finals, right or no?
Well, you guys played for the winner of the winner's bracket, and then it still came down. To then it went 2 sets, I believe, in the final.
Yeah, and he beat me in that one. I remember.
Boy, those were classic battles, though.
He beat me in the finals more than any other player. And normally when I got in the finals, I usually won. I even playing any player, I was always the favorite, the betting line. But he beat me in the finals more than any other player. I mean, Earl beat me a couple times, or not a couple. I mean, we didn't play a ton of times. Mm-hmm. I played Buddy a lot. Me and Earl didn't play a lot in the finals, believe it or not.
Well, Earl came along a little bit after. He was still the kid when he first came out there. He was 18, 19.
I played him in the barn. I played him. Of course, that story got way out of hand. I won't tell you the real story. He said I beat him out of 100,000. Yeah, right. It was more like 250, but no, I'm kidding. No, but we played in a barn. okay, and when he was, young, I was still young too, but he was real young. And make a long story short, I come out ahead, but I quit, and he wouldn't play anymore, and we hung around and all that. So he wanted to play like 90 ahead. I go, no, I want to play races. I want to play race to 11, bet what you want, because I knew I played good under pressure. He wanted to play 10 ahead. I go, I'm not playing 10 ahead. We broke out even, and I was with Billy and Cardone. I said, this is ridiculous. I'm not playing 10 ahead. I know how I play, 8-8, 9-9, 10-10, right? So I go, I'm going to put pressure on the guy.
Yeah.
And you can win much more money. You beat them 11-10, 11-9, 11-8, whatever it is, or whatever, and they're going to keep playing.
Yeah.
The headsets, I think that's corny. So we talked about it. I got a set ahead. He beat me I got 2 sets ahead, raced to 6 ahead. And I was 2 ahead, and then something happened. It just drained me. So I wound up 1 ahead. I quit. And he, yelled, you can't quit. So we were going to put up much more money for the next day. We hung around, but he never played. That was it. But I saw then he was scary, All right, what do we got here? Now back to reality. Well, this game looks... What's the score? Who won the last game?
Mika.
Mika won. So it's 5-3. This game, this is what we call everything in space. You know what I mean? These are kind of runouts I love, or anybody does. Nothing on a rail.
Right.
You got options, 7 in the side corner. All this kind of thing. So these are, and your level. You're not going to miss in situations like this as you would with balls near the rails. Seems. Whoa, that's a nice shot. We played a few times, right? How many times we played? You and I.
No,
we
couple.
played.
I don't know.
No, we played. I remember. No, we definitely played.
Oh no, I know we did. Yeah. I remember
mean,
one time you beat me here. I just wanted to see you were a much better player than me, but we played $100 worth or something, and then a couple tournaments we probably played in.
We played it. Yeah, I don't remember that, but I know we played in a tournament. Where was that? I can't remember. I definitely remember we played at least once in a tournament.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's see what the scores. Huh?
One thing, there was a tournament in Madison, Wisconsin one time. You didn't come, but Reyes and a bunch of the guys, and somehow I won it.
Really?
And I'll never forget, you came up to me and told me what a great performer. And it just meant the world to me because, well, it's the mighty Captain Hook, my hero, right here. Acknowledge that. I'll never forget that. That was a good feeling. And it was a good feeling.
That was, yeah. Anytime a guy, hey. 6-3. So we got the score at 6-3. Mika has given up some games, right? Van Boening got a little careless, but Mika has given up 1 or 2 games. That's the difference. 6-3 could be anything.
Yeah.
Well, again, I'm still overlooking the 5x10 issue. These guys are used to playing on the same equipment. The table's a little bigger. They're playing all the time. Shane just won a big tournament. The difference is they're playing the first match with a guy they know they can lose to. That's the big difference, I believe.
On a table that you're not familiar with.
Yeah, and single elimination.
Right.
Hey, you lose, you're done. So, there's some differences in this. He didn't hit those good. But what happened? No. And safe. Did he make one?
No, dry.
Dry. He didn't hit those good. He hit them off to the side.
As I look out on the outer tables here.
What's going on?
Well, Pia Filler's warming up. Josh Filler's wife getting ready to play her match.
Yeah, she's playing.
Then there's Christina Takash.
Who is that over there? That girl with the maroon. They have women in the tournament?
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, who is that?
It's hard to tell.
Wow, I don't know who that is. I'd never seen her before. Wow, look at that. Huh?
Yeah, perfect form.
Look at that. She looks European. Just made it. Look, who is that? I got to see who that is.
So that's Bethany Sykes. We are informed.
Very attractive. So the women can play in the men's, but the men can't play in the women's.
Well, this is the Open. This is the International Open. You can even be a gremlin and get in.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not a men's. It's just open.
Open. Yeah, they're gonna. I think my friend wants me to play in the one pocket in Louisville. I might go for some laps. You know.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do it. What was he doing here? I think he tried to tie the 1 and 5, or put the seven between the 1 and 5.
Yeah,
4.
he was definitely trying to tangle them up.
Tangle them up. All right, what do we got here? Mika played. What was he? What did he do?
He was trying to tuck it away and get it like a 3-foul circumstance, and now he's embarrassed because he's left the one straight in.
1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 is up there by itself right now. Yeah, the 4 and 5 are very difficult to distinguish between.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good shot there. Very nice. Well, he can get on the 3, the 4. He's got a couple options if he gets on the 4. You know, he could, I'm looking ahead, if he makes the 2 and 3, he gets the 4, that little angle to slide down, hit the rail, 8, 7, and 5, right? That kind of shot.
Right.
That's very possible. And that looks like he could get a good outcome.
Well, we know
Bounce.
This is where he wanted to be because he hit that ball so pure. No, it's not. He's shaking his head side to side. So,
well, I think he wanted to be straighter on this. Now he's got to go across. Oh, he wants. I think he was looking at that. What I just said.
Can he? It looks like he can warp the cue ball out around the 6 and attack the 4 here and do it so with impunity because I think he can still be able to play safe.
I don't know what he's going to
come
go
across. Into the 8.
No, I don't know what
chances.
He was. I don't know what he was doing there. That I don't even have any clue. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and we're looking at the wrong ball. There you go. See, I thought the next ball was up table.
Oh,
he's looking at the bank. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So I'm looking at the one up table.
I was looking at the 4. I thought he was going to draw into the 8-7 and take a chance
because you're telling me the 4
is by the 7. By the
really?
brown 7.
That's not. Oh, I'm not. It must be getting late for me. Well, he's got a bank cross side. I think that's doable, right?
Yeah.
All he's got to do is miss the kiss.
But
I mean, just cut it a little.
Back cut bank. The cue ball comes off here pretty hot.
This shot lays pretty good. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Boy,
oh, he got lucky with the cue ball.
He handled that nice.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to do I think he was trying to go in between the 9, 10, 3 rails, and he kind of did something there. I don't know.
Now, where the cue ball got here, he's just going to have to roll ahead and play a thin cut on the 6.
No, I think he's got angle. He's got some angle.
Oh, okay.
No, he does. I think he's got some. I think.
You might be right. About to find out.
No,
it was just a roll.
Yeah,
okay.
just to roll it in. Yeah.
But that's he would have liked to work the cue ball closer, but it was just not worth the risk.
Right. So. But he's still good. 6 come down, 7's hanging. If he just drifts past the 10, and 8, 9. I mean, it's the speed. He can't get behind the 10. That's the issue, which he did not. So he's good. He's out.
These guys, the speed control is really a function of them hitting the pocket pure. Because if you miss the pocket, you make it in there, but then the cue ball can go 2 or 3 feet longer than you wanted.
You have to be in stroke. When I start playing, sometimes and I make balls, but I'm uncomfortable. I'm not hitting the pocket right, and you're right. You can lose the cue ball 2, 3 feet.
And then every shot continues to get a little bit more difficult. A little bit, it just conspires against you.
Yeah, it looks like you hit it too hard. It looks like you hit it too soft. You got to be in stroke to hit. You have to analyze the angle you're playing and then the speed in which you're playing that angle. Look at this shot. He's just doing that. Okay.
He didn't want to be cute and try to get perfect, so he just took what this would give him and make sure he's golden.
Let's see here. Nice shot. Made it,
Three.
right? So what is it?
7-3, I believe.
7-3.
All right, Mika breaking back from his break. Nice
now you hit him solid, but he's not doing anything. See, these guys, they got to change. He threw the hand out. I know, I'm familiar with that, but they're hitting him. See, I'll tell you right now, everyone is doing the same thing. They're hitting him solid, and this table is playing a little slower. Right, guys are struggling with the speed a little bit, and I'm telling you right now, they have to hit him better. It's that simple. Forget the solid. Hit him hard. You know, what are you going to do? You can't keep doing this and sell out every game. You know, so that's my advice. I don't know. Now he's got to go back and forth. Missed the 8. Missed the 8.
Nice shot.
Perfectly done. It's not, except don't get off the rail. All right, now let's see the real Shane Van Boening here. I want to see him do this one. You float it in, 3 in the side. What do you do here? Go across?
I don't think you want to try to power up and go forward. So I think it's just come across in between the 9 and 10. One rail off the side rail.
See, he's going to float this in easy. But this is, oh, boy. Look at this shot. Unbelievable. People, you know how tough that shot I mean, that's hard. That's very hard for me to do a shot like that.
When you play 10 hours a day, though, it's a different deal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But, boy, it's tough.
The love of pool. That's what I always love about Shane is that he's a hard-working guy.
Yeah, no, he does everything the right way, you know. And, but, well, the guy plays. You know, he devotes his time to the game. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, it's that when you're in rhythm, you're playing good, all this, and you're around pool rooms and you're practicing and everything's pool.
Yeah.
You're playing like that, you know.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, he's all about it. And I really respect and admire what professionalism he brings to the sport.
Yeah, we talked a couple times. I mean, people ask me how I practiced. I practice banking, breaking, and kicking. I mean, why practice shooting? Once the guy gets in rhythm, I mean, it's, you know, you don't have to practice shooting shots. It's more of those other 3 things. That's what I did later on. I just did those. The break, he knows how big the break is.
Yeah.
You know, so. And the other thing, when we played, there was only 2 or 3 guys that broke good, real good. You know, so, and that was the difference. You know, you're playing, I'll say Allen. Okay, Allen's a great player. But when I played guys like that, they had a weak break. So they can only win 1 in a row. That doesn't put any fear into you when a guy can only win 1 game at a time. Eventually, you're going to hit him with the 2, 3, 4 packs, and you win. Now, when you play like Kim's got a big break. Archer's got a big break. Earl's got a big break. Nick's got a big. Buddy's break was okay, but there's a lot of guys that have a big break that compensated their play, and they're scary. David Howard, Bustamante, you know. I mean, he's a champion player anyway.
Boy, yeah.
But I'm saying the break, people, I guess, didn't realize how powerful the break is. Take control of the game, the first shot.
Oh, Wade Crane, he was another
Wade
guy.
Crane, a lot of guys. And those are the guys that are scary. I mean, who cares if, you figure it out. Whoever shoots at the 1 first wins. It's that simple. You either run out, play a safe, or you control the match. That's it. I mean, you got Shane Van Boening playing Earl. They're both playing the best pool of their life. Whoever shoots at the 1 first wins, period. It doesn't make any difference. So, what is it?
8-3.
8-3. Okay, hurry up. I got a dinner tonight. It's 8 o'clock. The game, 5 minutes for all you pool guys.
Mike's talking about the World Series
World
game,
Series coming on.
Who are you pulling for?
I like Texas. I mean, this is I wanted Houston, okay, but then they lost. I really was squeezing for Houston the whole way, but they lost. I can't believe Texas destroyed them.
Yeah, mashers on Texas team.
And the Diamondbacks, they're no
gritty. No,
they come with the 8, 9, 7.
Yeah,
I mean,
but they do it with speed and defense, and then Texas does it with brute force. It's pretty interesting.
The line is Houston or Texas is a little favorite supposedly, but it looks pretty close to me. I don't know. Look at it. There's a break. There's a break and dry. Oh, he made a ball. Look at this.
That's how much action he gets.
Wow.
He gets balls that other guys don't get to go because he hits them square.
Yeah, no, that was a good break that time. So, he hit him square and good. Okay, and then now he got a little unlucky.
Yeah, the two balls really tangled up. There's a good look at it right there. That's the premier billiards replay right there.
I think he can hit the one high and miss the 6 and go right into the 2-4 or 2-5, whatever that is. I think he can do that. I would gamble that.
Partly because you're protected. You're not going to get hooked. I mean, you might not get what you want, but you're not going to get hooked going that route. That's one thing. Where if he goes inside like he's pointing at, you spend so much time in no man's land.
I don't know. I mean, he can hit you could almost long rail bank this. I mean, the 2, the 3's right there. He went this way. That's a good shot, too. That's a good shot, very good shot, but he missed him. But that was a good shot. It's, when you're playing, you have different choices. Sometimes it's a comfort zone. Right away I saw, maybe cut the 1. You missed the 6-8, come down, right? I don't see what could have happened there.
Yeah. If you're wondering what he's looking at, he's considering banking the 4 ball at the 5 over here, which the 5's not hanging. There's some gamble to it.
I don't know what he's doing here.
The 4 on the 5, isn't it? Yeah, 4 on the 5.
Nice shot. Look at this. Kissed it.
Yeah. Great shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
Good decision.
Yeah. Fell right into it. See, you didn't even see that in a million years, but, that's pool. Now, can he make this? That's the question. Here's the winning shot. Okay, let's look at it that way. So this is the one you get up and down for. Right?
Yeah.
You make this, the 3 goes by the 5, especially if you get a little angle. Even if you tickle the 5 or 4, whatever that is, doesn't matter if you get a little angle on the 3. Let's see if he makes this.
No, this is a Mike Sigel shot right here if I ever saw one.
Without a doubt. He got lucky, though. Look at that. Let the cue ball run a little, Yeah, I'm not crazy about the bump. He made a great shot, but I think he could have controlled the cue ball instead of just cutting it. You know what I mean?
I think he felt like he had more accuracy by letting it run a little bit, and I think he was just going all out to make sure he made it rather than try to float it. Because you didn't roll balls in the shots like that.
No.
You usually paced them in there.
But I wouldn't have hit I would have played it where I either would have killed the ball or something. If I'd have made it, I would have got a shot. He hits the 7, something could have happened. I just wouldn't have done that. That's all. I mean, it's in some circuit. We were talking about that today. You shoot a shot for what it's worth. So what if he made the 3, hit the 7, got snookered? Let's just say, or wound up in nowhere land.
Right.
Well, then he makes a great shot, but still don't have to win the game.
Right.
If I make it, I'm going to make sure I win the game. It's that simple. And if I miss it, I lose the game. If I feel comfortable. But on a 5x10, you can almost get away with that because there's so much space. Again, we're talking space. He didn't hit this good. Oh my God! Oh, this is bad. That's a bad angle too.
And it really compounds the difficulty of this shot based on the fact that you left yourself this, knowing that you could have had a better shot.
Yeah, this is again where not to land. You have to make sure you're out in the middle. This is a bad angle. A lot of people miss this, overcut it usually. Let's see what happens. Made it. Well, that's Shane Van Boening. I mean, he's shot it in like a hanger.
It's 10 hours a day if you want to make one look like that under heat.
I mean, that was a tough shot. I mean, there's no doubt about that. What is it? Uh-oh.
Nice break and run out there.
9. Thank you very much. All right, Shane, run out. Now, but those are the things that'll shark you, okay? The 8, like, I don't like that angle. So I would have made sure I'm way out this way. That's all there is to it. I know where I don't like landing, right? That's all it is. Now, he, obviously, and don't forget, that's a 4 1/4 inch pocket. You hit it a hair bad, you miss it. You miss it.
Right.
I mean, come on. The pocket on that shot probably looked an inch wide. But he made it. So, he's playing. He just won a big tournament. I mean, come on. You're out there. When you're out there playing, you get out of situations like that. But Mika definitely, I can see, honestly, I think his age and whatever, I think that has a part of this. You know what I'm saying? He's not competing as much, I don't think. I can't believe he's 50 years old. To me, he looks like he's still in his 30s. Look at that break. Oh, my God. Gets kicked in the side.
The ugly kiss.
Yeah, that was, and made one. Look at this. Nice layout. Again, look at the layouts. In other words, they're open. right? You think so? That's the good part of the 5x10. But you got to be a good player to get in line. I mean, that, and you're still going to come with tricky shots.
But it's a much better test for pro players than the 9-foot.
Oh, for sure.
You see more pool on this. The
Yeah.
other thing's more of a fast break offense thing.
Well, this is, look, the 1, 2, 3, 4 is right next to each other. Is that right?
Yep.
He should run out like this, like nothing, I think. 1, where's the 3 going?
I don't know if he can reach this. He may have to get the bridge.
Yeah, where's he going to put the 3, though?
No,
He could. Is he going to follow up, cut the 3? I don't know. He's not going to draw. Is he going to draw back or follow?
I think he needs the bridge. No.
He's drawing back.
He's got the extension.
He's got to get a little straight on the 3, as straight as he can anyway.
Yeah,
miscued. I think he was trying to play the 3 to our right, but he miscued. Now, that could be. Now, if you were playing winner break right now, what if the guy wins this game and runs a 6 back on you? You think? Now, if you're playing Earl, guess what? That can happen. See, but the rotate break stops that.
The 5x10 caused the miscue because he tried to stretch out there. I was even saying bridge. I thought he needed the bridge if you're going to draw, if you're going to do anything but roll.
Yeah, I don't even know what he was doing there. Where the 3 was, I don't know. That was a funny. Now he's going to hit the 10 here. I'm pretty sure, right? Look how easy he cut that. Hit the 10, perfect. Yeah, he's shaking his head straight on the 4. Yeah, there you go.
Well, he may need the bridge here.
Yeah, right-handed. Yeah, this is not automatic, I'm telling you right now. Because he gets a long shot on the 5. Of course, he's already just coasted in, played a 7 in the other corner where the 8 is.
Mika is not a fan of coasting anything in. He usually paces them in if it's iffy.
Yeah, but I mean, he can pop this over to the side rail, so it's not a tough shot.
And he hits that shot really good. That's his whole game. It kind of comes from that Russian pyramid.
Yeah,
So there he floated one.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was,
Okay, it was maybe a little straighter.
On a 4.5x9, you probably would have come out, but on this table, you have enough room to do that shot,
Yeah, that's
and he's
true too.
good. 8, let's see, 8. Look at a spin there.
And certainly, Mika's got to feel great value because he scratched on that break and thought maybe it's over there.
Yeah, but I still think I don't see how he can win this at all. I mean, I just don't see it. He's down by
9-3.
It's 9-4 now. 9-4. I mean, don't forget, Van Boening breaks half the. You know what I mean? I don't see it. And how many break-and runs have we actually seen? 1, right? 1?
In this set, 2.
2.
Van Boening got 2. Say, double check.
Well, 2, and he's only broke, let's see, they played 9, 10, 13 games. So they each broke 6 or 6.5 times, and he's got 2. That's 33%. That's a huge, they used to say when we played, I think the guy only broke and ran out, I can't remember, 3 out of 10, right? Does that sound right?
No, that's modern day stats there. Yeah, that's what.
No, that was
but
then,
that's
I'm saying.
elite. Is 3 out of
elite
10.
3 out of 10. Yeah. You know, the slower cloth, you had to hit them a little harder. Balls didn't travel as far. The angles, you had a warp drive, a lot of shots, which in turn can rattle the ball, that kind of thing. So, that was a little more difficult, I think.
It was, but also you could kill balls a lot easier too.
Of course,
so it wasn't quite as bouncy. So
you could
some of that was negated, but yeah, I agree. You had to have a bigger stroke.
Yeah, you could have a backward cut and kill it.
Yeah.
Look, there was a good break. Hit those good. He didn't make one, did he? No. Yeah, he did. Went 2, 4, 6. No, he didn't.
Something.
Yeah, he made a ball. No, he spotted the 10. Wait a minute. 3, 6, 9. He made one. Instant. Let's see what he makes here.
Here we got our premier.
6 in the side. 6 in the side. I must have been the second ball.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a common ball that goes in. The ball's behind the 1. Yeah. He's going to bank this. Yeah, I think he's going to bank this.
Going for the win right here.
Or is he cutting this?
I think he's topspin
No, he's
banking.
banking it. Made it, but didn't get on the 2 good. There's one of those things you got to play, I mean, he misses it, he loses the game maybe, but if he makes it, you still got to make sure you got a shot. You know what I'm saying? So
I think trying to play more position took away some of the accuracy of the bank, and I think it was kind of in between. And you know how you were talking about you like to play bank pool when you were warming up and stuff. Nick Varner's a big advocate of that. He says because you have to be more zeroed in. There's no margin of error on the bank, where if you just shoot at the pocket, there is some.
I just see a lot of guys make a shot, and they don't win the game at that point because they didn't. You have to shoot a shot for what it's worth. You had to bank that with a little spin. Now, if it goes in, you got a shot at the 2. You got a shot to run out. What good is making the 1 and you don't have a shot at the 2 and it's right? I mean, that's the way. Or I would have forced it, cut it a little more, and sharpened the angle and made the cue ball come out, right, or something. I don't know. I mean, who knows? I mean, that's I don't know. I don't know what's going through their minds.
Well, it's 5x10 too.
5x10.
And you don't know exactly that you're going to get it, how you hit the pocket, whether it determines maybe he gets a little thinner, nicer angle.
Yeah, but he could have played safe. He could have just cut the 1 and gone down table and even shoot at it, and probably would have snookered him. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he could have done that.
Right.
I mean, you either play the safe or you play the bank, but you got to make sure you get a shot at the 2. If it doesn't lay right, then you got to play safe.
That's a fair analysis.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to gamble.
Why gamble on a shot and not win the game? Did he play that?
Yeah.
He did?
Nice.
You sure?
Billiard. I thought so.
Huh?
I don't know what else would he have played there.
Let's see a replay of that.
Yeah. Sometimes we can grab it.
Here we go.
Oh, he definitely played it.
Really? All right.
It's cross-corner banking
Pat.
for safe. Is that it? Yeah.
There's a good shot. A little inside. He's still okay. Well, struggling. All of a sudden, Shane's struggling. That last game, right?
Hey, well, I mean, this is
struggle.
This is not a public course. This is Bethpage Black right here. This is the big leagues.
What's he going to do here? High ball, short of the side, around the table. There you go. Oh, he missed it. He was trying to make that. See, I mean, if he makes it, he probably was out.
He missed it by a lot.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he was trying to make that. You see where the cue ball is. I mean, if he'd have made it, he probably had the 3 in the side. I mean,
or the corner.
Yeah, that shot laid pretty well, but he only took a couple strokes. I mean,
here the side pocket's right in the way, so Shane's going to have to open it up with a little running
nice
English.
hit. Oh, look at this.
Rolling along.
And he kicks the 3 and behind the 4. See you later. There's a good hand upper.
Oh, yeah.
I would have done that, too. I go, look at this BS. He moves the 3, snookers them, and then there you go. Now you know something bad's going to happen here. It's fun to watch him struggle. Yeah, instead of guys watching us. Yeah, let's see. This is fun. Hit it and sell out. Maybe. No, it's good. Oh, look, he got lucky. Look at this. Or did he? No, he can hit it. Let's see if he hits it into the 4. Watch this. Cut the 2, hit the 4. 4? Yeah, 4. That's the shot. Smooth cut. Hit the 4.
I don't think he wants to go into the 4.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's going to do that.
Pretty hit.
Wow, he got away with that. He wasn't trying to. Look, see, he's shaking his head. He wasn't doing that. Come on. If he'd have hit a Harris spin, right, he goes, this side of the 4, could hit it, but still is good. You see what I mean? That's what I thought he was doing. I don't think he was doing that.
I thought he was. Because
maybe
he
was.
Kind of gestured with his tip when he walked down there like that's what he wanted to get. And
maybe, because he gave an impression like he wasn't doing that. Or maybe I'm going to ask him.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him. Yeah, I'm going to ask him. Say, were you trying to hit the 4 there? I mean, go towards the 4 or go up past it? He might have been going past it.
It had a pretty big zone down there.
Yeah.
And the 3 was close enough. He wasn't. If you go into the 4, it doesn't have to work out, and especially if it introduces any more difficulty to the cut.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, or sometimes you just shoot, and you got to get behind the ball every time. I mean,
right.
So it's that too. Okay, now I'm making a prediction here. Uh-oh. Perfect. Nice. Well, he's got a little more. I think he's going to 3-rail this, right? Short of the side and rail out, I believe. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm
going
wrong,
low.
or just kill it.
He might be going your route here.
No, he's
3
doing
rails.
my route. That's
Yeah.
the one I like. There you go.
That way,
Perfect.
yeah. And
Perf.
liberal, as long as you just don't come up short,
Right.
you're all good.
Yeah, no, that was the right shot there.
Well, match ball here in front of us.
All right. Very good.
Quality performance
That
there
was.
by both players. Mika struggled a little bit and got disappointed as Shane kind of piled it on. 884 TPA.
Yeah, I mean, hey, 884 on 5x10. There's nothing wrong with that. But Mika gave a few things away, but I still don't think he could have won anyway. I'm just saying. I mean, I think Shane was going to win that match. It might have been closer, but I think Shane still would have won it. That's a tough draw for Mika to get, him, right?
Well, in this field, there's no easy draws.
Well, that's true, but it didn't. I mean, him and Gorst is in this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, those. I mean, I think anybody but those two, I believe, would have been a
Mika
hair
gets a
easier.
few more chances. That's
Yeah.
right. All right, this has been an ACCUSTATS production. Any rebroadcast or republication is expressly prohibited. Thank you for allowing us to share your time. Until next time, so long for just a while.